Hey, it's Time Scark 11 for LEGO Pokemon I bet no one expected because even I forgot it existed until I was looking at the next Alola Pokemon to remake a tutorial on and realized I never made this one before. So here is the Ghost Anchor Dhelmise. So making this one was pretty interesting since it's so huge and mostly just an anchor. Like a lot of inanimate object Pokemon, they're still mostly creatures made out of an object, whereas this is more just two objects put together. So rather than making a little creature like with most inanimate object Pokemon, I was basically just building an anchor. Well, anchor and a ship wheel, I guess. But what the heck kind of ship wheel is this big? Like, relative to a minifigure, this would be a ship wheel larger than a human. Dhelmise is surprisingly huge. It's the size of an actual anchor, but then the wheel part is way bigger than a steering wheel on a ship would be. I mean, it looks cool though, as a decorative anchor. Like, if you wanted, you could probably use this build just as an anchor by itself, a decorative anchor on a Lego ship, instead of building it as Dhelmise. I'm gonna have a tutorial next week on how to build this. So it's not connected with all these points here, but it is hidden from the front, so you don't notice that it's not connected. And I really like getting to use these leaf pieces for texture. Not too many Pokemon where they become usable for. Thought about putting more on the sides here, but these 1x2s ended up working better for the shape. And up here, these pieces of seaweed should be longer, but I didn't have a piece to experiment with. If I had a 1x3 rounded version, then that might work. By turning this, I'm not sure. I'll talk about that more in the tutorial next week for if anyone has that piece and they want to try it to add more on for a more accurate seaweed. I'm just not entirely sure if that would work since I don't have a piece on hand to use that in order to try to see if it would work. Also, if you wanted to use it as just an anchor on a ship, you can put the chain on there. I didn't make it with that in mind. I just realized after I built it that you could actually use it this way. So, very cool Pokemon concept. Very, very easily forgotten. I have not seen a single person talk about Dhelmise once since Gen 7 came out. But if you want to see a tutorial for this, or for all the other LEGO Alola Pokemon that I have, then check out the Alola playlist on screen. The tutorial for this will be in that playlist next week. If you're watching this in the future, it'll already be there, and it should also be up in the top right corner if you're watching this in the future. So, see you next time!